All right, good evening to you from the Storm Alert Weather Center. This is Chief Forecaster Daniel Wilson. Along with Storm Anchor Keith Richardson, we're here this afternoon tracking severe weather to our west. Want to just do a quick update to let you know what we're seeing and what is transpiring at the current hour. We have several severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect. Those warnings are affecting LaRue, west central Monroe, southeastern Simpson, Hart, Allen, southeastern Grayson, central Warren County, Hardin County, and Barron County. This is in effect until 4:45 Central Time. These storms continue to move across the area. Primary hazards are wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. And Keith, we've been watching these cells move through, and finally they're getting closer, and really a lot earlier than what was initially thought.
Yeah, with this temperature that we're having right now, 83, 84 degrees, it's I was thinking the same thing there earlier when I seen that. It's just feeding off this warm air coming out of the south right now. We don't have any tornado warnings in this area, but we do got one just to the southeast of Louisville. We had a couple other tornado warnings up on the southwest side of Louisville earlier, but in this area towards Glasgow and Bowling Green, all we've been seeing is severe thunderstorm warnings so far out of that line down to the south.
The current time is 24 minutes after 4 o'clock. If we put a storm track on these cells that are moving into the Lake Cumberland, Green River area, again, that's our primary coverage area. If we put a track on the storms as they are advancing, that's a little bit too close or too far out. If you put a track on it based on a 45 mile an hour track, it will show the storm should be around Edmonton at 4:39, Greensburg at 4:43, Campbellsville 4:55, Union Chapel down at Bryan area 5:11. 5:15 for Russell Springs, and 5:24, 6:24 Eastern Time for downtown Liberty. If the storms continue to hold together, we will know here in a few minutes as the warning begins to expire whether or not that they would be continued into our area. One of the other things we're watching down south, and I want to bring up the Nashville radar. We're showing this line of thunderstorms that are severe, that are tracking off to the east northeast, and we'll have to see how they pan out this afternoon with this weather situation. You can see they are headed kind of a northeast direction, and they could impact Cumberland and Clinton County, maybe Tompkinsville over in Monroe County before it's all over. Keith?
Yeah, I noticed earlier before I come to the studio, I was watching that line down in Tennessee, and they about 45 minutes ago or so, there was no severe thunderstorm warnings out for that area, but now it has pretty much with that line down there has got multiple severe thunderstorm warnings in that area now.
And that's the area that I've circled here around Gallatin, Nashville, along the 65 corridor. That's the area that he is referring to. That is in line for these storm warnings. Keith?
Looks like it's with those cells down in Tennessee, it looks like it also has 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with penny-sized hail being reported. Now, in some of the storms up in Bowling Green, just to the west of Bowling Green, I have been watching, and I haven't seen anything of any hail being reported out of that system there in the west of Bowling Green, or the east. I'm sorry.
I think in that area, the main concern is strong gusty winds, forecast up to 60 miles an hour are possible with those storms as they move into the region. Got a new update on storm timelines. Campbellsville, let's see, Glasgow at 4:30, Greensburg 4:46, Campbellsville 4:53, and Burkesville by 5:17 this afternoon. So there you have it. We're continuing to monitor this weather situation, and we'll keep you informed and updated as we go into that 5 o'clock hour this Wednesday evening. On behalf of Storm Anchor Keith Richardson, this is Chief Forecaster Daniel Wilson saying thank you for joining us. We will be back and interrupt if conditions are necessary as we go into the early evening